song this morning, playing on the radio. I knew it from the first few notes from many years ago. I turned it up a little and let the music play. Then all at once I saw our home on one old summer day. You were standing in the kitchen, I was making tea. You took my hand and pulled me close and said, "Come dance with me." We didn't know the words so well, but sang them anyway. We laughed until the song was done and danced the night away. I remember that old song, I remember every sound, how you smiled and sang with me as we danced around. Funny how a simple tune can bring those days along. For a little while I'm there again when I hear that old song. Years go by and people change and life keeps moving on. But somewhere in a melody, a little time lives on. I remember that old song, and it still makes me smile. It brings me back to easy days, if only for a while. I don't need to turn back time, I'm happy where I am. But I still sing a little bit whenever that song plays. One old tune, one little smile, and I'm back home for a little while. You moved away one summer to a town far from mine. You sent a letter every week, and I would send you mine. You wrote about your new job, I wrote about my days. We shared the little things in life, though we were far away. Then letters came a little late, and weeks began to pass. Your notes grew short, and so did mine, but no one seemed to ask. There was between us. No hard or angry word. One day I checked the mail again, and nothing came from you. The day we stopped writing, there was no last goodbye. No final page, no final words, no reason and no why. Life just moved between us and took us different ways. I never knew the final note would be the last one sent. Maybe some things fade so slow, we never see them go, until we turn and look behind at someone we once knew. The day we stopped writing, I didn't know back then that years would pass before I'd read those little notes again. Now I hold no sadness for where our lives have been. I'm only glad we shared those words and all they meant back then. An old blue box, a page or two, a little part of me and you. It was raining on that day. I stepped inside a little store. I had nowhere else to go, so I walked from door to door. I reached out to take a book at the very same time as you. You looked at me and gave a smile. I smiled a little too. We stood and talked beside the shelf about the books we knew. Then we found a little cafe and shared a table for two. Kept falling on the street, but we had time to stay. Funny how a rainy afternoon can change an ordinary day. Maybe we were meant to meet on that little rainy street. Gave our hearts a start. I don't need to know the reason. I don't need to call it fate. All I know is meeting you made that day worth the wait. to go. One small smile, one rainy street. Maybe we were meant to meet. Took the morning train back home for the first time in a while. I found a seat beside the glass and watched the passing miles. The city slowly fell behind, the open fields came through. Then every road in a little town began to look like home. I saw the hill where we would walk, the bridge beside the stream. The little school still the same as it was in my dreams. Closer that the train came home, the more I seemed to find 100 little summer days coming back to mind. A little closer to yesterday, with every mile along the way. Old roads coming into view, bringing back the life I knew. I don't want to turn back time. I'm happy with this life of mine. But for a little while today, I'm closer to yesterday. The train pulled in around noon. I stepped down with my bag. The air felt just the way I knew, and I could only smile. A little closer to yesterday, walking down the old main way. Some things changed and some remained, but home still knew my name. I have many roads ahead and many more good days to find. Still, it's nice to come back home and visit yesterday sometimes. One old road, one morning train, a little closer home again. girl came by and gave a smile and asked the usual too. I smiled and shook my head this time. Just one will do. I watched the people come and go. The rain was falling light. An old song played across the room and everything felt right. I thought about the nights we had and all the talks we shared, then took a sip and looked outside and felt all right alone. Coffee for one tonight, and I'm doing alright. One warm cup, one empty chair, soft rain outside. I thought I'd miss you more somehow, sitting here alone, but this little cafe still feels a little bit like home. Maybe being on my own is not a lonely thing. Sometimes quiet nights can give a little room to breathe. Coffee for one tonight, and the feeling is alright. I can think of days with you and still enjoy my life. I don't need to fill that chair or turn the years around. I'll finish up my coffee, then take the long way home. One warm cup, one quiet night. Coffee for one, and I'm alright. The morning sun came through the room just like the day before. I made my coffee for two, then saw your empty chair. Your old blue cup was on the shelf, your coat was not by mine. I stood there in the morning light and let it take some time. The radio was playing low, a song we used to know. I opened up the window and watched the people go. The world outside was just the same. The sky was clear and blue, but every little thing inside still made me think of you. The morning you were gone, the sun still carried on. The coffee cooled beside my hand, the rain and slowly brought the day. Or turn the clock around. I only had to take one breath and put my feet back down. The morning you were gone, I watched the new day come. The light moved slowly through the room and warmed the floor below. Miss you, but I knew I'd be alright. Some endings start a brand new road in quiet morning light. I took my cup and faced the day. The morning came and I found my We were sitting with old friends on a quiet Friday night, talking about the days gone by and laughing for a while. Then someone said your name again, like any other name. I smiled and took another drink, but something in me changed. I saw the road we used to walk, the little corner store. I heard the songs we used to play and saw your face once more. It only took a word or two to bring those days to mind. Funny how a simple name can take you back in time. When your name comes up, I still stop for a while. I think about the way you talked and your old easy smile. I don't wish that you were here. I don't need the past again, but a little light comes back to me when I hear your name. The talk moved on to other things, and no one seemed to know. For just a little part of me, the years had moved so slow. Then I looked around the room at all beside the door and I would come around. We could talk for hours then about the things we knew. But every time I tried to say how much I cared for you, I would stop and smile instead and leave the words inside my head. Sometimes you would look at me like you had words to say. Then you'd laugh and change the talk and gently look away. Maybe we were both afraid of what the truth might do, so we kept the easy days and hid what we both knew. The words we never said still come back now and then. All the little things we felt but kept inside back then. Maybe we both knew the truth, but let the moment pass. Some words never leave your heart, even when the years go fast. Stay a part of you. The words we never said don't make me sad today. I can think of what we had and smile along the way. We may sure what might have been back then, but I'll always keep the warmth of the words we never said. No need to ask, no need to know. Some quiet words still never go. Bag is waiting by the door. Your train will leave at 9. We found a table by the wall and said we still had time. You held your coffee in both hands and looked out at the rain. I tried to find some easy words, but smiled at you instead. We both know you have to leave, but there's no need to rush. One more cup before you go. Drink it warm and drink it slow. almost gone. A quiet song came on the air, one we both had heard before. You told me where you hope to live. I told you I'd be fine. We laughed about the little things like we had done all night. Some goodbyes don't need big words or tears to make them true. Sometimes all you need to say is take good care of you. One more cup before you go. Now the rain is falling slow. Soon you'll walk out through that door, and things won't be the same. I won't ask you not to leave. You won't ask me to wait. Let's just share this little time before you catch your train. One last smile, one last hello, one more cup before you go. There's a chair beside the window where you used to sit each day, with a book upon your knees and a cup not far away. Morning light would fill the room. You would turn and smile at me. Nothing big was happening, but that's where I love to be. The chair beside the window is empty now and still, but when the morning light comes in, I see you sitting there. I can almost hear your voice, soft and easy, warm and low. Funny how a simple chair can bring back long ago. Sometimes I still make 2 cups before I stop and smile. Old ways take a little time to leave us after a while. I open up the window and let the cool air in. Then I sit across the room and think of where we've been. Time has changed so many things, but some small things remain. The chair beside the window still catches morning sun. I think about the quiet days and all the simple fun. I don't wish to turn back time or ask those days to stay. I'm just glad I had those hours before they passed away. A morning smile can become a memory. The chair beside the window doesn't make me lonely now. It only brings a little warmth and makes me smile somehow. Life keeps moving down the road and I have learned to go, but I'll keep those quiet mornings from the days we used to know. Morning light across the floor, that little chair, and days before. Heard a song this morning playing on the radio. I knew it from the first few notes from many years ago. I turned it up a little and let the music play. Then all at once I saw our home on one old summer day. You were standing in the kitchen, I was making tea. You took my hand and pulled me close and said, "Come dance with me." We didn't know the words so well, but sang them anyway. We laughed until the song was done and danced the night away. I remember that old song, I remember every sound, how you smiled and sang with me as we danced around. Funny how a simple tune can bring those days along. For a little while I'm there again when I hear that old song. Years go by and people change and life keeps moving on. But somewhere in a melody, a little time lives on. I remember that old song, and it still makes me smile. It brings me back to easy days, if only for a while. I don't need to turn back time, I'm happy where I am. But I still sing a little bit whenever that song plays. One old tune, one little smile, and I'm back home for a little town far from mine. You sent a letter every week, and I would send you mine. You wrote about your new job, I wrote about my days. We shared the little things in life, though we were far away. Then letters came a little late, and weeks began to pass. Your notes grew short, and so did mine, but no one seemed to ask. There was no fight between us, no hard or angry word. One day I checked the mail again, and nothing came from you. The day we stopped writing, there was no last goodbye, no final page, no final words, no reason and no why. Life just moved between us and took us different ways. I never knew the final note would be the last one sent. Maybe some things fade so slow, we never see them go, until we turn and look behind at someone we once knew. The day we stopped writing, I didn't know back then that years would pass before I'd read those little notes again. Now I hold no sadness for where our lives have been. I'm only glad we shared those words and all they meant back then. An old blue box, a page or two, a little part of me and you. It was raining on that day. I stepped inside a little store. I had nowhere else to go, so I walked from door to door. I reached out to take a book at the very same time as you. You looked at me and gave a smile. I smiled a little too. We stood and talked beside the shelf about the books we knew. Then we found a little cafe and shared a table for two. The rain kept falling on the street. can lead to something more. I still don't know the reason, and I don't need to know. I'm just glad that a rainy day led me where I had to go. One small smile, one rainy street. Maybe we were meant to meet. Train back home for the first time in a while. I found a seat beside the glass and watched the passing miles. The city slowly fell behind, the open fields came through. Then every road in a little town began to look like home. I saw the hill where we would walk, the bridge beside the stream. The little school was still the same as it was in my dreams. Closer that the train came home, the more I seemed to find 100 little summer days coming back to mind. A little closer to yesterday, with every mile along the way. Old roads coming into view, bringing back the life I knew. I don't want to turn back time. I'm happy with this life of mine, but for a little while today, I'm closer to yesterday. The train pulled in around noon. I stepped down with my bag. The air felt just the way I knew, and I could only smile. A little closer to yesterday, walking down the old main way. Some things changed and some remained, but home still knew my name. I have many roads ahead and many more good days to find. Still, it's nice to come back home and visit yesterday sometimes. One old road, one morning train, a little closer home again. was warm, the lights were low. I took our old seat. The girl came by and gave a smile and asked the usual too. I smiled and shook my head this time. Just one will do. I watched the people come and go. The rain was falling light. An old song played across the room and everything felt right. I thought about the nights we had and all the talks we shared, and took a sip and looked outside and felt all right alone. Coffee for one tonight, and I'm doing alright. One warm cup, one empty chair, soft rain outside. I thought I'd miss you more somehow, sitting here alone, but this little cafe still feels a little bit like home. Maybe being on my own is not a lonely thing. Sometimes quiet nights can give a little room to breathe. Coffee for one tonight, and the feeling is alright. I can think of days with you and still enjoy my life. I don't need to fill that chair or turn the years around. I'll finish up my coffee, then take the long way home. One warm cup, one quiet night. Coffee for one, and I'm the day before. I made my coffee for two, then saw your empty chair. Your old blue cup was on the shelf, your coat was not by mine. I stood there in the morning light and let it take some time. The radio was playing low, the song we used to know. I opened up the window and watched the people go. The world outside was just the same, the sky was clear and blue, but every little thing inside still made me think of you. The morning you were gone, the sun still carried on. The coffee cooled beside my hand, the radio played on. I thought the room would feel so cold, I thought I'd lose my way. But morning came like mornings do, and slowly brought the day. Or turn the clock around. I only had to take one breath and put my feet back down. The morning you were gone, I watched the new day come. The light moved slowly through the room and warmed the floor below. You, but I knew I'd be alright. Some endings start a brand new road in quiet morning light. I took my cup and faced the day. The morning came and I found my We were sitting with old friends on a quiet Friday night, talking about the days gone by and laughing for a while. Then someone said your name again, like any other name. I smiled and took another drink, but something in me changed. I saw the road we used to walk, the little corner store. I heard the songs we used to play and saw your face once more. It only took a word or two to bring those days to mind. Funny how a simple name can take you back in time. When your name comes up, I still stop for a while. I think about the way you talked and your old easy smile. other things, and no one seemed to know. For just a little part of me, the years had moved so slow. Then I looked around the room, had all my old friends there, and felt so glad for every day and every life we share. When your name comes up, it doesn't hurt me now. It only brings an old warm day back to me somehow. Life has taken different roads, and that's alright with me. Your name is just a little song inside my memory. One old name, one little smile. Then yesterday is here a while. We used to meet on Friday nights at the little place downtown. You would wait beside the door and I would come around. We could talk for hours then about the things we knew. But every time I tried to say how much I cared for you, I would stop and smile instead, and leave the words inside my head. Sometimes you would look at me like you had words to say. Then you'd laugh and change the talk and gently look away. Maybe we were both afraid of what the truth might do, so we kept the easy days and hid what we both knew. The words we never said still come back now and then. All the little things we felt, but kept inside back then. Maybe we both knew the truth, but let the moment pass. Some words never leave your heart, even when the years go fast. Now I know that not all love needs a name to make it true. Some can live in quiet days and stay a part of you. The words we never said don't make me sad today. I can think of what we had and smile along the way. We may never know for sure things we never said. No need to ask, no need to know. Some quiet words still never go. Bag is waiting by the door. Your train will leave at 9. We found a table by the wall and said we still had time. You held your coffee in both hands and looked out at the rain. I tried to find some easy words, but smiled at you instead. We both know you have to leave, but there's no need to rush. One more cup before you go. Drink it warm and drink it slow. Stay with me a little while. Let me see your easy smile. We don't need to talk too much. We don't need to change our minds. One more cup before you go. One more little bit of time. The clock was moving on the wall. The rain was almost gone. A quiet song came on the air, one we both had heard before. You told me where you hope to live. I told you I'd be fine. We laughed about the little things like we had done all night. Some goodbyes don't need big words or tears to make them true. Sometimes all you need to say is take good care of you. One more cup before you go. Now the rain is falling slow. Soon you'll walk out through that door and things won't be the same. I won't ask you not to leave. You won't ask me to wait. Let's just share this little time before you catch your train. One There's a chair beside the window where you used to sit each day, with a book upon your knees and a cup not far away. Morning light would fill the room. You would turn and smile at me. Nothing big was happening, but that's where I love to be. The chair beside the window is empty now and still, but when the morning light comes in, I see you sitting there. I can almost hear your voice, soft and easy, warm and low. Funny how a simple chair can bring back long ago. Sometimes I still make 2 cups before I stop and smile. Old ways take a little time to leave us after a while. I open up the window and let the cool air in. Then I sit across the room and think of where we've been. Time has changed so many things, but some small things remain. The chair beside the window still catches morning sun. I think about the quiet days and all the simple fun. I don't wish to turn back time or ask those days to stay. I'm just glad I had those hours before they passed away. Maybe love is sometimes found in things we hardly see. A cup, a book, a morning smile can become a memory. The chair beside